Hey crew, Mark Hatmaker here. I'm going to give you a quick clip of something we're doing on our newest piece of material called 251 Ways to Choke a Man. Volume 1 of which is out now. What we do in there is, guess what the cover is? 251 Ways to Choke a Man. The first volume is laying all the foundations, all the good go-to upper body improved grips, how to do them right, and the ones that really don't do you any good, and toss them out. The devil is always in the details. In there we also discuss 3 solo drills to make sure that you have every one of the pieces of material where we're showing you down before you even take them and slap them onto another human being, i.e. your friends or your enemies. Now, we do some rounds that have to do with nothing but technique, rounds that have nothing to do with dynamism to realize a choke is really striking, and I'm not showing that one right here, but here we're going to stand, give you a little easy one right here to show you how to build up some of the tenacity, because sometimes those of us who have choked before realize you have to hang on, sometimes like a pit bull. We're going to show you techniques and tactics whenever you do the slap on with them. They go far faster than that, but at the same time we always want to train for worst case scenario where you have to actually hang on for a while. Like that proverbial pit bull, or down here in the south there's a legend that goes on, if you're bit by a snapping turtle, it's going to hang on till it thunders. And so you want to be that snapping turtle. So for all my southerners out there. What I've got here is a sandbag, which I've actually filled with, I pulled up, got at Walmart. This one runs to 35 pounds. It's not filled with sand because that will just bleed and pour like an hourglass all over your gym floor. Instead it just filled, went to Home Depot, Lowe's, get yourself some rubber mulch. Fill that thing up with it because it pretty much stays with its consistency the entire time. Also, it's somewhat antibacterial in the sense it doesn't hold odor nearly as much. It takes longer for it to funkify. So whether your sweat's going to be on it, you accidentally leave it out in the rain, it lasts a bit longer than that. You know, if you leave the sandbag out in the rain, it kind of goes concrete-wise. You've got this with concrete fill in it. It's all musty and nasty, right? It smells like a hoarder's house. So what we want here is rubber fill, if you can. What you can do though is take this kind of thing, put it on a tree limb, wrap the old style like kids mattress around it, tie it up with bowline knots, as long as you're giving you this kind of circumference. This kind of makes do. I've got this stacked and perched on top of 2 O-bars side by side. No matter what grip we would run through, when we're talking about these chokes, we would like to have you that have that snapping turtle to hang on till it thunders tenacity. And just to pick one grip here, in this case I'm going to use an open square grip, throw it on there. My job is to wrap around that open square grip, put my ear in the proper position. You guys know the proper position, right? Of course you do. If not, I would advise you to take a look at 251 Ways to Choke a Man Volume 1. Hook it around there, get that square grip, use all this false adduction position from the wrist. Put the shoulder where it needs to be, put the ear where it needs to be, but even that, failing that, what we mainly want to get out of this particular clip is realizing that I'm giving myself as much resistance as my legs will allow. So if I'm thinking I'm on a little bit strong with this particular grip, I would just kind of take a little bit, go on my tiptoes. But if I really mean it, then I can pick it up, put my entire body weight in it. I'm not hooking up with the legs yet because we're not doing anything with leg controls in this particular volume. We're just trying to make sure that we're keeping the consistency on the grip. How long do you do that? Well, you want to build up to where you could do it for a straight 90 seconds to 2 minutes. Breaking it down is fine where you're putting a little bit of weight down on the leg, but you know a grip, a choke is really yours and you can hang on like that. Now, we're running through teens of grips in there, so you're going to go, well, which one's the best one? When you take it through the 3 solo rounds, which are also the testers, when you find the ones that you're the smoothest with the shadowing, when you find the one you're the fastest and meanest with the dynamism, and the ones that you've got the most tenacious snapping turtle grip on, those are the ones that will stand out for you, and then you will know which one's the best one. You said, I've already road tested it. Kids, I know which one is the one for me, and this will do it. If you want more information, we'll look at that particular volume, 251 Ways to Choke a Man, with our weird numbering system of Raw 244 or Black Box 34. Take care of yourself, crew.